we forgot about that.
Well, to be fair, we haven't had to deal with legal stuff, well, ever.
What do we do then?
Well, I guess first we call Master Ansem and ask him if he can help. He'd be willing. And we need to talk it over with the other two tonight and explain it to them.
Good idea.
People will be heading home soon anyway. You go downstairs and send a message. I'll handle things up here.
Gotcha.
Making sure the library was clear, Axel went down to the basement. Instead of using his phone, he decided to boot up the computer and opened up a video call.
Yellow! Get away from there, you dolts! You weren't answering it. I was going to. But it's rude to leave them waiting.
Hello, Lee. How are things?
Fine. Today's been pretty fun, but sadly I'm not calling for pleasantries. We have a bit of an issue, and we were hoping you could help.
How can I help?
Well, we were contacted by a person here at the mayor's office, and they asked for Roxas and Xion's birth certificates, as well as the documents that they have a legal guardian between Isa and I. Do you think you could come up with something like that?
That's not a problem. We could discuss it tomorrow if you want. Actually, Merlin was supposed to return from visiting a business there in Twilight Town. Maybe he can bring you all here, and then we could talk about it together. We can ask him.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow, then.
See you all tomorrow.
At least we have a world leader in our corner that has our backs. And who owes Roxas and Xion a lot.
This is amazing!
Roxas flopped down on his new bed. He buried his face in the red covers with a smile. Home. He looked around his new room. They'd painted a black stripe along the top of the orange walls. A simple desk sat against the opposite wall, flanked by bookshelves. A wooden dresser stood to his immediate right, along with a shelf with square openings. One of the construction people even installed floating shelves on the opposite wall. His heart fluttered. He'd fill up every space in this room with something new. Something that made him happy.
Oh, wow.
The soft walls of her bedroom, the same shade as her favorite ice cream, soothed her mind, while the one wall faded into sunset colors, against which stood a lovely white four-poster bed with soft, sheer curtains. A small chest with a cushion on top stood at the foot of the bed. The violet cushions matched the gentle violet sheets on the bed. A whitewashed wardrobe sat next to her window, under which a small desk stood. A small bookshelf with a pink beanbag beside it rested to her right. And it was all hers.
Wow. They did a great job. Do you like it?
Yes. What about your room?
They did a good job. I'm a pretty simple guy. I just need the essentials. And if I get the job from Mr. Scrooge, I'll probably spend a lot of time in our new study. By the way, dinner is almost ready.
The man stepped into Roxas's room, watching the boy pace around, eyeing the many empty shelves.
I didn't know you liked to collect things so much.
I guess I didn't either. But I want to save every memory I can.
Well, dinner's almost ready.
Be right there.
Isa stepped back into the kitchen, checking the dish in the oven. The workers today made it so that the kitchen wasn't a fire hazard to use. So now he made the first homemade meal in this home in a long time.
I forgot you could cook.
I haven't cooked since I was a kid. I tried to remember one of my mom's recipes. How did your room turn out?
Looks good. Honestly, I'm just happy to have a bed again. I didn't see Roxas and Xion's rooms yet.
They look amazing.
That smells good! Did you make it, Isa?
I did.
I never really cooked before. The castle always had simple foods stocked.
I can't cook either. Isa, think you could teach us?
You? No way. You're hopeless.
Hey!
But I could probably teach these two if they wanted to learn. I'll have to get some more cookbooks, though. I can only remember so many of my parents' recipes.
That might be fun.
The four sat down at their brand new dining table and began to eat their first home-cooked meal together.
By the way, we need to talk about something. Apparently, the people in charge here want some paperwork, and we've got to go get it since we don't have it at all. Thankfully, Ansem said he could hook us up with the papers.
Paperwork?
Such as birth certificates for you two.
Birth certificates?
It's basically a piece of paper saying when and where you were born, for official record keeping. Now, since you two weren't born like other humans, your papers won't technically be truthful, but it would be too complicated to explain how you're both 2 years old.
And that means you two get to pick a birthday too. A day to celebrate you getting a year older. Now, we could try to find out actually when your birthdays are, or you could both pick a day for your birthday.
But what if we don't pick the right day?
You're just picking what day we celebrate on. You'll age even if we don't know the actual date. If you want to pick, we can look at a calendar after dinner.
I like the idea of picking. What about you, Xion?
Me too.
And then there's the other thing. We need paperwork saying we're your guardians. Or at least one of us is. You can't just be two kids living with two random guys. At least one of us needs to be your legal guardian.
Would that make us officially family if you are a guardian?
I'd say you were totally part of my family. If you wanted, you could take my family name.
Your family name?
A family name tells what family you belong to. Kinda like Hayner is Hayner Dinkt. It's his family name. Mine is Mills.
So you'd be Axel Mills?
Technically Lee Mills. You probably have to come up with a surname anyway, so taking mine is probably easy. But it's up to you. You can make up one of your own if you want.
I wouldn't even know where to start. And I like the sound of your family name. Roxas Mills. I like it.
Alright then. What about you, Xion?
Actually... Never mind.
Is something wrong?
Actually, it's not important.
Xion, you can tell us.
Just forget it.
No. Tell us what's bothering you. We won't be upset.
You promise?
Promise.
It's just... Roxas and I were seen for so long as interchangeable. Not as individuals, but as just two copies that turned out a little different. I was literally made to copy him. So is it selfish that I want to have a name separate from him? And maybe even a guardian separate from him? I'm really grateful, Axel. But I don't know. And it's not that I don't like you, Roxas. You're one of my best friends. I want to...
Not to be seen as just another me. I get it. You're not me, and you never have been. If you don't want to have the same family name, that's fine with me.
That's right. It's okay. We can figure something out, so don't worry about it. Something to add?
It's nothing.
Did you have an idea?
Yeah, but it's probably a bad idea. You probably wouldn't like it.
What is it?
Well, I could be your guardian.
You?
Yeah. It wouldn't be like we were really family if you didn't want it to be. It would just be on paper. You wouldn't have to treat me any differently. And I know you still hate me for what I did to you, and I don't want to cause you any more pain. You know, this is probably a bad idea.
It would just be on paper?
Yes, completely on paper. I'd have legal responsibility for you, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you what to do or anything. It's just a paper. And if you want nothing else to do with me, we can find something else. It's your choice. This is your life we're talking about, so you can make the choice.
It's my choice? I guess if it's just on paper, I think I could be okay with that. What's your family name?
My full name is Isa Lingard. But if you wanted, you could use my mother's last name, Trador. That way you don't have to share a name with me if you don't want to. Or you can make one up for yourself. Again, this is your life and your choice, and we'll respect what you choose.
My choice. I'll think about it.
You know, a family isn't just a legal term or people you share blood with. It's more than that. They take care of each other, and sometimes they fight, but they never let the fighting drive them apart. No matter what, to me, you're both family.
You're such a sap.
Shut up and get the calendar so they can pick birthdays.
I don't even know where to start with choosing a birthday.
This calendar is very different from the one in Radiant Garden. The calendar we know only has 8 months, but this one has 12.
Looks like Isa and I will have to figure out our birthdays on this thing as well. So in your case, maybe if we find a time of year that you like, you can pick a day then. Do you like it when it's hot or it's cold?
Well, I like the cold better than the heat.
Maybe winter then. It looks like the months of Azarel, Purel, Marianos, and the first half of Kaipel are in winter. And a lot of other celebrations happen in winter, like Christmas.
What's Christmas?
It's a holiday where you share time with family and give presents to people. There's a lot more to it, but that's a simple explanation.
Presents. I like the sound of that. Can my birthday be close to that day?
Maybe not too close. That way you get 2 sets of presents. One on your birthday and one on Christmas. Mariano's 25th is Christmas Day. Oh, it looks like there are 12 days to celebrate it here.
Then I want my birthday to be on the 22nd.
Mirano's 22nd it is, then. What about you, Xion?
I don't know either. And I don't really like it too hot or too cold.
So, maybe your birthday could be during spring or fall. During fall, all the leaves change colors and fall to the ground as things start to get ready for winter. In spring, new growth happens right before summer.
You talked about summer before, Axel. It sounded nice.
Yep, it is. It can get a little hot, but it's fun.
When does spring end and summer start?
Spring happens during the months of Kaipel, Avel, and Mayorma. Summer is during Sairima and Devarima.
I want to have my birthday in Mayorma then. This day.
Mayorma 30th. Right at the end of spring and beginning of summer.
Isa wrote down Roxas and Xion's names on the days they chose. After looking through the calendar for a little while, studying the days and months, he turned the calendar to the autumn month of Autus and wrote down his own name on the 2nd, before turning to the spring month of Kaipel and writing Axel's name on the 29th.
That's everyone then. Now, I suggest we all hit the sack. It's been a crazy day, and we've got to go to Radiant Garden tomorrow and get this whole mess sorted out.
We can leave the construction in the capable hands of our friends here.
Agreed. Isa, wait. Thank you.
Huh? For what?
For offering to be my guardian. And for giving me a choice. In all my life, I've never really had that for myself. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
She passed him and went down to her own bedroom. Isa watched her go, a soft smile finding its way onto his face.
You're leaving?
A slight emergency came up, but we'll be back soon. Hopefully by tonight. We have to get some stuff taken care of really quick.
We can take care of things here.
You okay there, Xion?
I'm fine. Just didn't sleep well. I guess I'm not used to the new bed yet.
Guess not.
Hey, I think that's him.
Up the path, speaking with Mr. Scrooge, came an old man with a long white beard.
Ah, there they are. Isa, Lee, good to see you rascals again.
Nice to see you too.
I was told you had an emergency. I'll schedule your trial until tomorrow if that works for you.
That works, sir.
And you two must be Roxas and Xion. A pleasure to meet you. I am the great wizard, Merlin.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Well then, shall we be off?
Sure.
Merlin, with a twirl of his wand, muttered something under his breath. A cloud of smoke erupted around them. Everything vanished as they all felt a shiver go through them. Only Axel really knew this was coming, since he'd traveled with Merlin before. The smoke vanished a moment later. They all blinked, glancing around at the laboratory that they found themselves in.
And here we are.
Hey, you made it! Wow, you guys all look so cool. I really need to get some new duds, but I really don't feel like going shopping.
Still lazy as ever.
Of course!
Nice to see you, all of you. Master Ansem will be here shortly. If you want, we could go ahead and get started on the birth certificates for those two. Now, we'll have to pick some surnames and birthdays for them both.
Already done, I think.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, really?
We did it last night.
Ienzo stepped up to the large computer, pulling up a digital form, waiting for them to say more.
Roxas will be taking my last name, and his birthday will be Mariano's 22nd.
That's right.
Alright, and going off Sora's age, we can estimate that you're 15 years old. And Xion?
Xion Lane God.
Oh, really? And the birthday?
Mayorma 30th.
And done. I'll go ahead and print those now. Ah, Master Ansem, I already filled out the birth certificates.
Very good. Hello. It's nice to see all of you.
Good to see you too, old-timer.
Lee, I brought the papers you need to sign to take guardianship for them.
I hope you brought 2 copies. I'm only taking guardianship of Roxas. Ice is doing it for Xion.
Really? Is that so?
Yes, it was my choice.
I'm glad. All I want is for you and Roxas to be able to start over and live your lives the way you want to make your own path. And I know I'm not the only one.
That's right.
Very well. I'll go get another copy.
So, Lee Mills will be taking guardianship over Roxas. You need to sign first. And then we need Roxas to sign as well.
The old man smiled as he wrote that down, as well as a few other things. At the bottom of one page, he signed his name before pushing the paper to Axel. Taking up a pen, Axel wrote down his name. His stomach churned slightly. Why, this was nothing more than a piece of paper, right? He'd been caring for these two for a while. But now, it felt more real. He wasn't just Roxas's friend anymore. Now he had a legal responsibility to take care of him, as his guardian. Handing off the pen to Roxas, the boy wrote his first name, and glanced up at Axel's writing before writing his new last name. Ansem smiled, taking the paper back. He grabbed a stamp, pushing it into an ink pad before slamming it on the paper, leaving behind a circular mark with a mote of light in the middle.
Lee, you are now his legal guardian.
Here's another copy.
Thank you. And now for Xion. Your new full name is?
Xion Lane God.
I see. Sign here.
Ansem's eyes darted to a sheepish and still slightly stunned Isa. It was just on paper. Just on paper. Isa wrote his name and handed the pen to Xion. She gently wrote her own name down. Ansem took back the paper and stamped it as well.
There we go. Isa, you are now Xion's legal guardian.
And the birth certificates are done as well. So, here you go. Everything should be in order now.
That didn't take long at all.
Not at all. So please, tell me how things are going. Are you settling in well?
A bunch of people came and helped us fix up the mansion. They're still working on it some more right now.
That's wonderful.
Speaking of everyone, I think Riku was going to call you later. But I tell you, for him, he wants everyone to come to the islands to celebrate Hayner's defeat. He wanted to wait until Sora and Kairi return, but he said they'd just be annoying if everyone held off celebrating on their own account.
We can celebrate again when they're back.
That sounds like fun.
Hey, we'll finally get that beach trip I promised you.
Yeah.
We should go tell Hayner and the others.
I don't know what day they're planning for, but there's even a slight chance Narrator will be joining as well. We're very close to finishing up.
That's awesome!
Actually, we probably need to get back to work if we want that to happen.
And we should get home. Merlin, do you mind?
Not at all. I figured this wouldn't take long. I'll be back, Ansem.
Thank you so much, Merlin. I'll make sure you're compensated for this.
I'll think nothing of it. This is a good use of magic. Now, gather around, you four.
Axel, when we get home, we should celebrate.
I agree. And I know just how.
For icing on the cake. I miss this.
Me too.
Roxas and Axel sat on the edge of the clock tower staring out at the sunset. Xion sat down on the other side of Roxas, just as they had done so many times before.
You're so impatient. You could have waited for me to catch up.
Sorry.
Their eyes turned toward the familiar sunset, a silence passing between them, comforting and familiar.
The icing on the cake, I believe.
The teens both jumped slightly as a pair of sea salt ice cream bars found their way between them. Glancing up, they saw Isa smiling at them. He handed it to them before handing another one to Axel and sat down on the other side of his old friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
This is beautiful. Is this where you three would come after work?
Yeah. It's why we always got back so late.
I can see why you liked it here.
Wow! We didn't even know this place was here.
It's like a secret hideout.
I love it!
They all turned as Hayner, Pence, and Olette appeared around the corner, ice cream in hand. They took their seats along the edge of the tower as well.
Welcome to our secret spot. And guess what? You're all invited to a party with us. We're celebrating Xehanort's defeat in Sora's homeworld.
Wait, we're invited? That means...
We get to go to another world?
Yep.
Whoa, that's awesome!
The four laughed as their new friends chattered on excitedly about this news. But their gazes all found their way out toward the sunset once more. And not a one noticed the two extra people sitting a little higher above them, eating ice cream as well, hand in hand.